I'm worried about spoilers with story, like in long-term main story, but little bits of heads up cool. Nice. Use of a mechanic. Yeah, feel free. Don't try to dance around it. Just straight up let me know, because I don't want to screw anything up. Who's leading the way? On the second boss, people usually use the skill recall to teleport back to the entrance of the dungeon. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. I like it when someone like this sort of walks into a room. They think the tank doesn't know where they're going. Which is fair. I've got the sprout icon. I don't really know where I'm going, so he's just sort of running in and he's trusting that I'm going to run in and pick them up off him. Which I will. I'm a good boy. I got stunned. Okay, that's a long stun. I'm gonna have to remember that. I wanted to see what that did. The dungeon's not really straightforward. That's kind of cool though. I need to get a charge. Question is, do we go through that door or not? I guess not. And do we have ads? Your teammate will answer all my questions. I'd have to type it to them though. Which I'm not going to. Communicating with bugs? Yeah. By the time I finish typing a question, they'll already be at the first boss and be telling me to hurry up. I mean, most people have been really kind, which is good. There's a big difference between really kind and... Is he opening that door? Are you opening that door? So I guess if I did type out, if I had a question, I typed it out, they probably would answer it. Oops. I don't know. Same games, better, less elitist communities. Yeah, I mean the elitists probably exist, but they, I don't know, they just keep their mouths shut in this game. Do not need the key. Minimal PvP definitely helps with that. Ah, you only need the one key. That makes sense. Panz fun. This is fun. Good. This is where calling return. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Does it matter if I go left or right? Will the left and right go anywhere, or is it just trash mobs? Is this my first Final Fantasy? No, I played Final Fantasy 1 as my first Final Fantasy. It wasn't called Final Fantasy 1, as you probably understand that. Why is everyone running away? Something bad happening? Oh, do I need to do anything with these other things? Hey Quan, how you doing, man? Cool. And that's Hawk Manor, yeah. Oh, sure, why not? The Maiden's Lament Orchestrion Roll. Oh. The only dungeon you'll ever use return on. Oh, there you go. That was fun. No voiceover, boo! Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung for the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is that strength that the light is dawn. Haidlin chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master Lahabre. The task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Different areas, yeah? Yeah, it's a shame that dungeons now are just a means to smash through, kill stuff and get out. Hey, fare you well, bringer of light. I need to report to Ursendel, but also, while we're here, I want to go over there and kill some things in the journal. Gotta kill the things in the killing book. There you go. Skyrim over that. Whoa, look at those dudes. Well, so with the damage tells that go on the ground, Halatostropha. What do you find in the treasure chest while doing the dungeon? Different bits of equipment. So it depends on what dungeon it is and what treasure chest it is. But there'll be bits of your armor and stuff. Entirely Marlboros. Yeah, when the enemies put out the damage tells, right? As soon as they disappear, are you right to go back in? It looks like it. So if you get out of it before it disappears, you don't take the damage and you can go straight back in, yeah? See, I got hit by that one though. My things. 2. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it kind of feels like you just need to get out of it, and then when it disappears, you're good. I was just wondering, I'm pretty sure, but you just have to step out of the damage. Obviously, you got to step out of the damage indicators. But as soon as they disappear, you can step straight back in, right? Oh, too slow. I mean, a lot of the times you don't need to step back in, but... Alright, there's my my book. Oh, you're logging in for the queue right now? Whereabouts? American queues have been good. I logged in 2 hours ago. I forgot to log in before stream today, but it still was under 100. Alright, that's book done. I think. Yeah. Hey Skis. Goes very well. How are you? Oh my god. Pay attention to your mappage, Panz. I should have just taken Ethernet. I'm gonna keep playing the main story. Yeah, the story's pretty cool, hey? Okay, I'm heading up to there. Let's go here. I love the fast travel. It's so good. Let's go this way. One day. One day, also. You read that as Adventurers Guild and Shower. Yeah, they keep putting up these signs to, you know, be in socially awkward situations with Panz. Those lady adventurer guilders. Can't stop them from their mischievous ways. Anyway. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. Oh, dude, there was cobwebs everywhere. So she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall, may she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, I promise me, you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed, I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray to the gods will have mercy on my soul. Later, dude. Report to Minfilia. You've started playing like 3 weeks ago. You've been reading every line. Reached Seventh Sword like 2 days ago. Nice, man. Yeah, I've been reading all the stuff for the main story quest. I haven't done much of... I did a little bit of some side quests at the very start, but since then it's like so far ahead on experience. Yeah, definitely take your time. Leveling after 50 is hard because just the quests will give you more experience, but yeah, it's probably not. It's not the same as like the early levels, right? Did you want to get up and get a snack, but the dogs are sleeping? Yeah, yeah. As soon as you get the snack, you know the dogs are going to wake up. It's what they do. Recommend doing my daily roulettes. I'm already way above the experience curve. I don't want to do more things that just pull me further away from the main story quest. Welcome back, Panz. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me how you fared on your sojourn to Twelveswood. Two of Lahabre's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. Devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then. The Asians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we know to what end. Yet I'll not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we're at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Asians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. You picked Gladiator as well? Nice. Achievement unlocked, skeletons. You're petting the dogs, they got up, walked away. You waited, came to the computer to play a game, and they want more attention. They want the attention when they know that you're busy. Right? That's how it works, and you're legally required to give it to them. Wrath of Titan is 30. Hey, if that's a level 30, let's go do our level 30 job quest instead. And then, let me check something. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's go do our level 30 job quest then. So where are we at? We're at 38. Oh, we lost our oh, that set looks pretty sweet though. As soon as we can replace this this barn door. Why do I forget to do this every time? I'll be happy. That reminds me, we had a it was my first raid guild in Warcraft. It was in Burning Crusade, and we had a Blood Elf tank. I don't know if it was a warrior or if it was a paladin. Could Blood Elves be paladins? I think they could. That was the only class that could be paladins on Horde originally, I think. Anyway, gone the wrong way as well. And there was this huge gate shield. Like it was this, the shield looked like it got ripped off a gate. And it was a big, massive upgrade for our tank. And we're all excited because, you know, he hadn't had gear for ages and he was a little undergeared. And the next week he came back and he had the old shield that he had. And we're like, oh, where's the new shield? Did you get it enchanted or, you know, sorted out? He's like, yeah, I decided I didn't want it because it doesn't look very good on my character. And we're like, oh, okay, that's cool, I get that. But you're going to put it on now for the raid, right? And he's like he'd vended it. And he's like, oh, no, you know, he didn't say anything. and then eventually, like, he was struggling to stay up. And it was probably the heals a little bit as well, but he wasn't a very good tank, so gear was important. And someone's like, no, that's it. You put on that new shield and just deal with it. We don't care if it doesn't look good on your character in the raid. And that's when he had to tell us he vended it. Everyone raged real hard. It was a facepalm moment. I don't think we did much more raiding after that in BC. It was getting towards the end anyway, but that was one of the final nails in the coffin, that expansion. And this shield reminded me, this doesn't quite look like the door, but it's pretty boring plain, kind of. Anyway. Damn it all to 7th Hell. This is madness. What's going on here? Look at this. It's Aldous. He's been arrested by the Brass Blades. They claim he was plotting to assassinate the Sultana. This is utter nonsense. He has no motive to do so, and whatever I've said about the man, he would never resort to using poison. The Alacran must be behind this. They failed to kill him time and time again, and now they're reaching out to the monetarist allies. I didn't want to believe Women when he said they had such influence, but wait, that's it. If anyone can help us unravel this plot, it's Women. He has a reputation of knowing things he shouldn't, after all. Find Women, see what he can tell us. Aldous is many things, but he is not a murderer. You haven't sold any gear yet? Yeah, don't sell gear. Well, you probably sell some gear. Speak with Women. Let's take the thing. I haven't sold any of my my gear, mainly because it's not in the inventory. Because it sits in its own little gear inventory. I'm like, I don't need to sell it. It's not in the way. It's not in the bags. I haven't even looked at my inventory except to put those two things there. And one of them I don't even know why it's there. Women? It'll get full one point where you have to store items elsewhere. Yeah, that's when I start selling stuff. Hey, Women. I was wondering when you might come along, Panz. Frankly, I'm surprised Aldous went so quietly. You ought to know there's no walking away from this. What happened between Aldous and Leovold 7 years ago? You really don't know, do you? Best start at the beginning then. Aldous is something of an enigma. He and Leovold were two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the Blood Sands, but he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few Gilmore. You see, the average Uldan loves a good Colosseum fight, and what better way to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than wagering on the outcome? So when it got out that Aldous was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme of untold proportions, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his winnings were stricken from the record. Your Guildmaster Miller got the worst of it, though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time her father fell ill and passed away. There were some oddities surrounding his death too. It was rumored he took his own life out of shame for his disgraced pupil, or that he might have even been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture, really, but it made Aldous look that much worse. Oh, I bet what's-his-face Leovold killed him. In the end, Miller lost two of the most important men in her life, and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leovold, he tried to go it solo on the Blood Sands, but it wasn't the same. Without Aldous, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man you desperately want to save, though judging from the look in your eyes, I gather you still have your reservations. I do have a Chocobo here. Fine then, but you can't blame me for doubting a man found in the possession of Rauga's bile. It is a vile poison, rare and expensive too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it. I hear. Gods only know why they'd give it to Aldous. Could go to their headquarters at Sepulchre in Southern Thanlan and ask them direct, I reckon. I have an aversion to direct confrontation personally, but you don't, do you? By the by, you should save the poor bastard's life. Tell him we're even, and I hope that it was all worth it. They're both at the same spot. Oh, you get items in the Chocobo bag. That's pretty cool. Now, Southern Thanlon, right? Sandworms in the Sagoli Desert. Fallen Wizard also in the Sagoli Desert. Where's the Sagoli Desert? That's way down there. Oh, not yet. Hey Zogos, you're a trade mentor again? What does that mean? Am I going in the right spot? Oh, it's up there. Yes, I am going in the right spot. Looks like an entrance there, or maybe there. Social proof, Alda's innocence at Sepultura in Southern Thanlon. It's here, right? Oh, a wrinkled bill of sale. There we go. Actions have attracted unwarranted attention. Doesn't sound right. I'm a good boy. Oh, that's someone else's bowman. Oh, there it is. Wild Growler of Bile. Easy does it. I may have pulled a few enemies. This is fine. Dude's like, ha ha, idiot. All good. Hey. I think I could have cast that. Ethernet. Miller! Miller! Where have you been, Panz? Aldous has been given over in the custody of the Sacrarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. I did some things. You did some things? Poison, is it? You've proof the Alacran purchased it from Corpse Brigade. Thank the gods you've done it. Quickly, we must go show this to the official presiding over his execution at Highbridge. Go now! I hope I'm not too late. Maybe I should wait a little bit. Eastern Thanlin. Do I have anything in my killing book we can kill while we're here? I don't think there's any more Thanlin. It's just the two South Thanlin ones, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh. What's that mount? Ah, it's the dude up at Highbury. I remember this dude. He's a good dude. Need to get some racing treats for my Choco. He's slow-mo. I was about to yell stop as I burst through those doors. That would look silly. Oh, come on. At Old Gridania, there's an achievement guy that sells you mounts if you've got enough achievement points. Oh, that's a good one. I like that as like a prerequisite. Oh, maybe that's why Zergos has so many mounts, because he loves achievements. Who told me? Wait! The Zakrim has sentenced you to death for crimes against the Sultanate. Have you any last... Huh? Who are you and what do you want? Duty calls. Commence battle for the rematch. Level sync is in effect. You're going to go down to level 34. I'm okay with that. These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. However, the Sacrarium has found the prisoner guilty in eyes of gods and men, and he will be executed forthwith. No, he will not. Don't waste your breath, Panz. Foul scales have always yielded to wealth above all else. Leavold spent a fortune to secure my sentence. Silence, criminal. And you. What are you waiting for? Do it. Order of Thal Priest. Aldous. Couldn't just stay away, could you? At least I don't have to steal the headsman's axe. The gods are to have blood this day. I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you'd be willing to offer yourselves in exchange. Mercy. Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it is punishable by death. I had a feeling the spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. So it's to be a rematch. Very well. I accept. Miller and the others need you. Panz, leave him to me. Defeat Alakran. I can't interfere with that fight. Oh, there we go. named on Salvasius. Eorzea down. Come on. You're dead. One to go. Duty complete. Winning. Aldous. No. Oh wait, he's doing it too. You almost had me, Levold, by getting someone else to do your work. Stay back. I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory. Just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You ruined everything. Tell me, Aldous, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? I want to know how much you suffered. Let it go, Levold. It's over. Like hell it is. I swear you will never know peace. Not in this life or the next. Levold, no! Oh, he's gonna swim. You know damn well neither of us will see Thal's realm. Let's go. Our comrades are waiting. No. We need to go get the body. They never learn in these games, right? Oh yeah, he's dead. He'll be gone. He'll never come back and bother us. Speak with me at the Gladiators Guild. Alright, Miller. Did you find your pants yet? She's like, nope. Glad you were there, Panz. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated the Alacran. Have you ever considered the Colosseum? You'd make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you'd need a title that befits your prowess. Now that it's all over, you'll be staying, won't you? No, Levold may be dead, but the Alacran are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Uldar's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiant beauties await me in distant lands. Aldous, Not another word, my dear. It's bad enough that the First Sword has permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the man? Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Miller. I'm known to have this effect on the fairer sex. I should have let the headsman have his way with you. That way you might have learnt some humility. How am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head? Your father would be proud of you, Miller. Don't ever change. Ah yes, there's one more thing I want to say before I go, Panz. 7 years ago, before my last match on the Blood Sands, I was given an offer. A sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Levold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor or pride or whatever you like. I made my choice, and in spite all that came of it, this day I have no regrets. It's a simple thing to know what's right. Listen to that heart of yours, and it will never lead you astray. Well, it didn't lead you astray, but it got you kicked out. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skills, and you will triumph over any adversity. Any adversity. And with that, I bid you all farewell. Later, dude. Good luck with the ladies in the desert. I'd better not have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's still so much I want to... What in the seven hells are you all looking at? This is a training hall. Why aren't you all training right now? You think all it takes to stand on the blood sands is a sword and a stupid grin? It takes years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, and an unbreakable will. Every man and woman here has the potential to become a champion, but it is you and you alone who decides your destiny. So answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow the footsteps of your brothers and sisters and inscribe your names in legend? Hey! Ooh. Oh, man. Quest complete. This one time at level 30. Lulu. Litsu wishes to share some exciting news. Oh, there you are, Panz. Perfect timing. I've just heard a juicy bit of gossip that I know you're going to be interested in. Apparently, and remember you heard this first from me, the Sultan Sworn Elite is sharing the secret skills and training of paladins. Incredible, I know. Sultan Sworn have an exclusive monopoly on the instruction of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you weren't one of those officer track elites, then you had no chance to learn the arts. And competition to get to the top was very fierce indeed, let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the Ul'dah Sultanate, which meant no more adventuring, no more daring do, and no more Colosseum, just languishing about in the palace all day polishing plate mail. That's why this news is so big. Now anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of a paladin, and no memorizing the 55 commandments of the Sworn or any other nonsense either. This is golden, no, a platinum opportunity that comes but once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let this slip through your fingers and regret will be your just desserts. You need to go to the Royal Promenade in the Hustings Strip. Find the captain of Sultan Sworn Elite, Genlins is his name, and tell him how you're just dying to become a paladin. Okay. Is paladin the only advancement from gladiator? Chamber of Rule. Okay. Yes, I am Genlins, member of the Sultan Sworn Elite and servant of the Ul'dah Sultanate. Unless my instincts deceive me, you have come to inquire about training as a paladin? If so, I would have your name, good sir. Panz, a fine name. I bid you welcome, and salute your noble resolve. And if you aspire to paladinhood, you should understand what it means. Paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. Paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. Paladin defends the people of the realm. Spell swords and gladiators and others of their ilk wield their blades for themselves, but a paladin serves the greater good. You understand me? The battle arts the paladin learns are being held secret, nurtured and perfected within the ranks of the Sultan Sworn Elite for nigh on these 600 years. All of those sworn to protect the Sultanate, the soldiers, the mounted guards and the knights, we are the elite of the elite. Our conviction unwavering, our hearts true, our sword skills without peer. But the glory of the Sultan Sworn, well, much of it is buried in the past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year. We are a shadow of what we once were. And the Sultana turns to sell swords to defend her palace. All this because of one traitor. No, because of a blot of dishonor left by one who shall not be named. And because of him we have been forced to seek the help of able-bodied adventurers. And here you are. We shall instruct you in paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan Sworn, but serve as a free paladin. However, first you will show us that both your sword and heart have metal and you are worthy of the honor. In the ruins to the south of Little Ahamigo, you will find an iron brazier. Light it, and the undead nearby will be drawn to the flame. Slay these monsters and give their hearts to the fire. Return and present to me their ashes as proof of your deed. Now, would-be paladin, show me the metal in your heart and steel in your blade. I don't have to do anything else with that here. Nope. I've got to find the no, I think the stuff I have to find for the book is like down there-ish. Get him. Nice. You're in this place searching for the undead, then you must be a petitioner seeking the secrets of the paladin arts. But make no mistake, simply learning paladin swordplay does not make you a paladin. Nor does the armor you wear, or the status you claim. I'm just another aging free paladin. You would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bind your spirit, lift the visor that blinds, and find the true path of the paladin. Here you will be returning to the captain, yes? And give him this crystal. The way you use that sword reminds me of a man I used to know. Mine eyes may be old, but they can see the truth well enough. Be a paladin strong and true. Devote yourself to the way and become a beacon of light. Later, dude. Go back to Genlands. further south is... Where do we need to go to? We need to go to Sigoli Desert. It's like a long way down. I'm not attuned there yet. I might have to wait. Let's pay to go home. 150p. Highway robbery. It's the Chamber of Rule? Yeah. Genlands, dude gave me a crystal. Can I have the crystal? Face the undead monsters who infest the ruins south of Little Alamigo in southern Thanland. Defeat them, return with proof of your deed. No, I already did it. Oh. There you go. Yes, that's what I needed. Proof that you have defeated the undead. You have shown that your heart is true. Your sword has metal. I could have shown you my sword has metal. You just had to ask. I have no doubt that you will prove to be an attentive pupil. That is well. There is much to learn. First and foremost is this. You are a paladin now. Custodian of traditions, ancient and noble. A free paladin has no master. Instead he travels all lands and in every place takes up the cause to the unarmed and defenseless. You swear fealty not to a lord but to yourself. You are nobility amongst adventurers. You have taken your first steps on a new path. You have earned the right to bear this, the soul of the paladin. Upon its surface are carved the deeds of paladins of eras past. He who bears it commands the respect of all knights of honor. Bahamut's Fang. You already possess a crystal? And you say it was given to you by an unknown free paladin who told you to hand it to me? Where is this crystal of which you speak? I demand you show it to me at once. There you go. Curse him, made a mockery of the trial. The crystal you bear is indeed the soul of the paladin, but it is disgraced, impure. It was stolen from the Sultan Sworn. Man who gave you this soul is the very traitor whom I have been seeking these many moons. He is an oathbreaker who bent the knee to the Uldan Sultanate and who swore allegiance to the Sultan Sworn, but then single-handedly sullied our name and trampled it underfoot till it was lost, perhaps forever. How dare he give counsel on honor on the paladin way? His soul is polluted and I must dispose of it. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, the only soul you may wear is that which is bestowed by a captain of the Sultan Sworn. That traitor is no Sultan Sworn, still less a captain. By giving you a soul, he insulted not only the Brotherhood, but you too. Perhaps an adventurer like yourself finds our rules nothing more than a nuisance. Through reigns long and short, our forebears in the Sultan Sworn have preserved its rituals and traditions, and we are duty-bound to uphold them, even if men and women within our own ranks scorn them as relics. It has been my fate to be named captain of the Sultan Sworn, and in these troubled times, though I did not ask for this honor, I have bent my knee to the Sultana and sworn fealty. And I will fight to restore our honor and name. You wield a skilled blade, and more importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as paladin will be to help me bring him to justice. You must ready yourself, marshal your resources, and hone your skills until the time comes when you're able to discharge your duty. The journey will be long, but you are a paladin now, and honor binds you as surely as an oath. The next paladin quest will be available from Genlands upon reaching level 35. Spirits Within. Delivers an attack with a potency of 250. Paladin unlocked. The souls of paladins past bequeath you. You've obtained a soul crystal. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own crystal, which can be equipped via the armory chest. While using a job, you'll have limited access to actions from other classes. You'll however have access to new... Okay, while using a job, you will have limited access to actions from other classes. You will however have access to new job-specific actions. Job level and attribute bonuses coincide with those base class. When a job level rises, so too does the level of the base class and vice versa. Am I reading that right? So you could be like a Lancer Paladin? Or I don't know, a Gladiator Bard? Where's my job crystal? I've got a weapon coffer. Where's my crystal? At any rate, this is looking good. Oh, I've got reputation bars as well. Accommodation. Lane private second class. Awesome. So what's next? My feisty little chocobo. What's that one? That one I've already got. Is that a recommended? Wrath of the Titan is the next main scenario quest, so we can go do that one. Let's see what this chocobo one is. This is a random quest. Interesting. Alright, so the plan is head out to this place. And get the next main story quest. I want to speak to Minfilia. Oh, Thanker, what are you doing hanging around? Pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation yielded some curious results, and at present I'm pondering how best to proceed. Alright, dude. Alrighty. Yeah, it's time. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. Hit the little stream room, quick stretch, refresh. Come back and we'll we got the next main story quest. 88. Seems good.